Really, to sum it up, I was trying to help law firms become more proactive. What I was finding is that so many of the world's largest law firms had teams of people that were working on these tactics. So let's say it was, trying to figure out when their clients were going to start making M&A transactions, and they were trying to, predict it before it would happen. And it took massive amounts of people running through lots of data in lots of different places in order to try to figure that out. And really only the largest law firms could even attempt to do that. And they could only cover a small fraction of their clients when they did so. So I thought, now that we had the technology that's available to us with generative AI and some of these things, it just makes it so much more possible for us to democratize that, allow them to cover a lot more clients, predict things in advance, and do it for even smaller firms.
That's such a great point, because when I was in the law firm, what we noticed is we wanted to be able to really understand our clients' challenges and, really understand their business at a deeper level. But doing that is very costly from a time perspective and a human perspective. And so we were able to do it for just our top clients, our top 20 clients. We created this key client program where we would create dossiers of information to arm our attorneys so they could be really good partners and offer their services where they were needed. But by the time those dossiers were delivered, they were a little bit outdated. They're already a little old. That information is old. And, it was not scalable to the whole organization. 20 clients is not as substantial when you think of the number of partners and you think of the number of clients.
Even just the fact that law firms talk about, they have X number of lawyers and this many rainmakers, points out that there's a problem, right? Why is there a certain percentage of people that are rainmakers and others that are not? And then the fact that they talk about who their top clients are and they treat them differently, it's not because they want to treat them differently, it's because of a scale issue. They just can't.